Hi kids, today we're going to talk about bow parts and bow safety. So this is a bow. It's very exciting when you finally get to start using your bow, but the bow is very fragile, and so we have to be very careful and make sure that we are handling it properly. So bow safety, the first and most important thing, this hair here is horsehair, and we do not want to ever touch the horsehair. If you accidentally brush up against it, it's okay. You have not ruined your bow forever, but on your hands, you have naturally occurring oils, and we don't want those oils to get on the hair. When we use our bow hair, the bow hairs have tiny little teeth on them, and when those teeth are sticky, they can make a sound, and so we make them sticky on purpose with our rosin. But if we get oil on them, then the oil prevents the teeth from getting sticky, and that is why it stops working. So basically, just don't touch the bow hair. When you take your bow out of the case, there's a little screw here, and you want to tighten your bow just enough so that there is some space between the hair and the middle of the bow. I always say if you can almost fit your pinky through it, that's about right. If you look at my bow, you'll see that the hair is straight, but this stick part has a little bit of a curve, kind of like the Mona Lisa smile, where she's like almost smiling, but not quite. So it looks like, that's terrible. So we've got a little bit of a curve in the stick. If we make the stick too tight and the stick starts to become a straight line, or even if we were to really tighten it, it would start to go the other way and be like a frown, then that would put the stick in danger of breaking, and so we definitely don't want to do that. So only tighten it enough so that there's that little pinky's worth of space between the hair and the stick. When you put your bow away every day, then you want to loosen it again. You don't have to go crazy with loosening it. Eventually the screw will come out, and we don't really want that to happen. It's not a big deal if it does, we just try to avoid it. But we want to make it so that the hair is kind of floppy and nice and relaxed, so that when we put it in our case, we're not putting any stress on the hair. So when we take it back out, we tighten it back up, and when we put it away, we loosen it again. The bow has a couple of different parts. We have the screw that we talked about. This black part here is the frog. I don't know why. This stick part is called the stick. The end of the bow is called the tip. We already talked about the horsehair. And then we have the grip and the winding. So when we use our bow, we will often talk about going from the frog to the tip. And then you also have some extra tapes on your bow to help you sort of navigate it in the beginning. You have the balance point tape, which is green. You have a yellow middle tape. And you have a blue counterbalance point. You also have a rubber band, and if you're a violin or viola, you have a white or yellow ring on top, and that is a pinky house for your pinky. So, be careful with your bows, make sure that you don't over tighten them, and don't touch the horsehair, and that is your bow safety lesson for the day. Have a great day.